Haha, you thought you was gonna catch me slipping, but we are here for some more action in the USFA, the United Sim Football Association. Your best place where you could get that premium content in regards to the American football side of things. We're here again for another one. Can't wait to see how we get this one rolling. It's going to be a fun ride for sure. I'm just checking a couple things on my side really quick. Just stand by with me. Just make sure everything's all good to go. But I'm hyped. I'm happy to be here. I know that you are happy to be here as well. Let's go ahead and get into it. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. You already know how we do. We already get this one rolling. Let's go ahead and get into it. I got everything set up now, especially with the soundboard that I've added as well. That is working too. But I'm going to hit this Brandon in just a little bit. We got to talk about the two teams here. Two teams that are coming off of losses. They're trying to get their team back in the right setup so they could get some victories. It's going to take a little bit, but it's all good all day. Gonna make this set up real quick. Gonna be Charlotte and Dallas in this particular game. Charlotte, they won 13 games last season, but they're trying to get some more dubs. They lost 2 up to this point. They're 1-2. And on the other side, Dallas, they are 0-3. Made a lot of big trades. Hasn't really panned out for them, but as I always say, you gotta get everything rolling. The chemistry has to be right. And then at that point, everything will fall into place. But I have everything rolled here. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to hit this Brandon, and I'll see you on the other side. Let's go ahead and get into it. We are underway in Dallas. And I hit that sound for you real quick. Make sure you hear what's happening as we see the return coming past the 20 here. Dallas is going to start off with the football today. Welcome to week 4, my good people. As we see Dallas hit the field, they're going to have a deep drop back here, looking for the screen, and going to get hit as he catches the football. I don't know who hit him there, but he couldn't hang on through contact. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. As you see his brother right there, number 58, Arn Jacobson. The first meetup this season between the two twins. One at linebacker, one at halfback. Should be a fun ride for sure. As we see the handoff for the first time, and he's going to run straight into Shane Knox for a loss of 1. And it's a long 3rd down situation coming here for Dallas. Dallas will be in the gray and green uniforms. And then Charlotte has the off gold, off white, whatever you want to call it, with the purple helmets. Definitely one of my favorite jersey combinations as they hand it off, try to catch him off guard, a juke move, and dragged down by his brother to make sure he doesn't get the first down. It's going to be 4th and 4 coming up here for Dallas. Still going to have to send it to Charlotte. As we see the first punt of this week over to Charlotte. We'll see Vic Dotson on the return, looking for a solid return, and he gets to the 30. And that'll kick things off for Hank Falco. And these Charlotte Royals, they tried to get the United Bowl last season. They made the playoffs. They had the best record. And they ended up losing in their first playoff game. But here they are in the 2nd season of using Madden. They're trying to churn it up. We'll see what they can do on offense here as the week It's starting to move forward. Look for a man. It's Falco on the rush and gets sacked immediately. Take him down, player. That's going to be a loss of 7 already. Great interior rush there by the DT. And we shall see how Charlotte bounces back as they move to more of a jumbo set here. Let's go ahead and get into it. As we're going to get that hand off to the left side, not to be. There's going to be a gain of maybe 1. Nice tackle there by Fowler. Doc Boone there with the carry. Look for the passes, Falco. Gonna go short and overthrows his man, not to be. And that's going to be a stop on the other side, not to be for either offense to start this one off. And we'll go ahead and check in and see what these rosters look like. Just give me 1 second. I could pull it up real quick. As we send this one away. Look like it's taken to around the 25 and just destroyed right there. I'm not even going to lie to you. There's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Quinn Robin there got blasted. But Dallas is back on the field here. They're trying to get something going. They want to get their first win of the season. They're going to pass it off and drag down at the 35. It's Quentin Robin. It's going to be 2nd and 4 coming up. On offense here for Dallas, they have DJ Church at quarterback in the 2nd year. Halfbacks will be DJ Jackson, Ulf Jacobson, Quentin Robin, Joseph Eric Thompson, and Braxton McFadden. If they get it to the left side, that's Jerry Riggs beating Montaigne on the play. That's going to be 1st and 10 coming. First down of the game goes to Dallas. Look for the passes. Church standing in the pocket and gets hit as he tries to throw it away. Not to be. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Gotta get up and do it again. 8 minutes left in the first. Dallas trying to move the ball up the field. They did a good job on that first first down that they got. But can they get him again? They almost had a man off sides. Not to be. Church stands in the pocket. Right side is going to be caught in traffic. I thought he was going to try to get it, that defensive player, but he's just going to take the sure tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 7, though. A little bit of controversy within the Dallas side of things. They made a lot of trades to get to this point, but no one's to show for it. But against a team like Charlotte, this is another good barometer to see where they can go. Right side is wide open for the first again. On the other side is going to be 1st down coming. That's Isaiah Fowler with the play. So both big name wide receivers here for Dallas get the job done so far. As they look for the handoff here, looking up, and there goes off into the flag right at the end. And that's going to be an unfortunate hold. That's going to take them backwards. It's 1st and 15 coming. First and 15. Right around midfield. Here comes Dallas. Passing it against Church in the pocket. Midfield, they're going to be hit as he tries to make the play as Fowler. Not to be. Is going to be 2nd and 15 now. Trying to get the first. Another pass coming from Church. Middle of the field is going to be off. Trying to turn up. It runs straight into his brother. He ain't allowing no spin moves like that. It's going to be 3rd and 7 coming up here. Great defensive play for sure. Need to get to the 35 to keep the drive alive. Charlotte trying to get off the field. Gonna be passing it again, looking for a man of Church. The rush is coming, launching the deep right side. It's gonna be caught, but he was out of bounds. That's Ernesto Romero trying to keep the feed in. Unfortunate there for Dallas. It looked like a pretty good pass, but not to be. It's gonna be 4th and 7, and we should expect the punt team to come through. And I'll finish out the Dallas offense here in a little bit as far as routing out who is the players. As we see a punt, and it looks pretty nice. It's going to be at the 1-yard line. That is a dot. Let me hit the point real quick. That was too easy. And now Charlotte is in a precarious position. Got to check something real quick. Let me bring the player numbers up again one more time. Just to finish it out, though, wide receivers will be Jerry Riggs, Isaiah Fowler, Aiden Keown, and Ernesto Romero. Deep drop back and caught. Going to give us some room and a little bit more. And it's going to get him to the 20. And that's Aaron Witten on the play. Great job from him. But Ernesto Romero, Aiden Keown, Isaiah Fowler, and Jerry Riggs are the wide receivers here for Dallas. Tight end will be Dusty Rooks. Kicker / punter, David Washington. And we'll talk about the defense in a little bit since they're on the field. They're going to hand it off to Spider Webb, pushing forward for a solid gain of about 4, make it 5. Let's see, on defense, they have star defensive end Andre Krim, aka the Krim Reaper. They have linebackers aplenty. They have Calvin Thomas, Rocky Ivan, Perrin Ibarra, Jackson Storm, and Dude Lebowski. As we see the 2nd and 5 here, the defense trying to get to the homie again. Going to take off the run. Then he's going to get sacked. Perrin Ibarra getting the sack. Nice job there from this defense, getting to Falco 2 times so far. But it's 3rd and 18 here. The pass rush here for Dallas working up to this point. And they're going to pass it again. They're going to look short towards Vic, but that is not going to help him get the first. He'll get his first catch of the game, but they're going to have to send it right back to Dallas. Finish out the defense here, though, for Dallas. It's going to be Raven Kenobi, Kobe Froby, John Fowler, and Noah Bick at corner. And the safeties will be Jay Mangum, Juju Moore, and Wheezy Porter, a.k.a. Joe Politickin. Is going to be taking this one to the left side and drag down before he can get past the 45. Dallas with some good field position here. They want to take advantage. And while we have it here, let's go ahead and talk about this Charlotte team as they set up. It's going to be on defense, since they are coming to the field. It's going to be Shane Knox at defensive end. Lee Flowers, Guillermo de la Cruz, and Todd Ziegler will be helping them out to get after Church. There's going to be a pass, looking for it. And I think I called it. They're going to help him out. There goes Shane Knox. Tank Falco also helping out with the play, crunching the young quarterback. Is going to be 2nd and 17. So far, a lot of sacks in this game. We haven't even finished the first. As we see 2nd and 17, trying to pass it again. Right side, and going to be almost picked off, but Rooks comes down with it. Fit that one into a very, very tight space, but it worked out. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Dallas. Nice pass. He almost had it there too, but could not quite hit his hands on it. Linebackers here for Charlotte will be TJ Camden, Tank Falco, and Arn Jacobson. Going to be passing it again, looking for the screen off the back foot. Does get Arn looking to turn up, but runs into a couple players before he can get the first. He will get inside the 40 though, however. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Now cornerbacks will be Chris Sheen, Pac Drescott, Ricardo Lopez, and Caitlin Montaigne in year number 8. Safeties will be On Brand Mold and Kenny Bombard. That's going to be the setup here for Charlotte. On defense, middle field, actually the left side of the field, tried to get Riggs, but overthrew him. Is going to be 3rd and 3 coming. That deserves this. Yeah, that deserved that one. You got to hit those easy plays right there. If you're trying to win games, you got to hit those money plays right there. But it's going to be a 3rd and manageable here. They do have off in the backfield, and they're going to try him on the delay. He's not going to get it, though. His brother stops him for the 2nd time in this game on 3rd down. It's going to be 4th and 1, though. Do they keep their offense on the field? Do you try the field goal? I wouldn't try to punt. I think they have a kicker that's good enough to make it from here, but they're going to keep their offense on. They're not playing games. Almost got a man off sides, but they're going to send a rush, looking middle field, and throws a pick. It's going to be returned, taking it past the 50 and dragged down. That's going to be a bot player getting into the mix. Oh lordy, that's going to take it back, and Charlotte's going to get the interception, the first turnover of the game. Going to be handing this one off. No, it's a fake. Going to launch this one, I'm sure. Taking off to run this Falco. Trying to get free and going to get taken down right at the line of scrimmage. So there will not be a sack. But nice job there by Coverta, the bot player, to bring him down. It could have been a lot worse. As the first quarter is coming to an end here. Actually, it'll come to an end right there. Let's get into it. We are at zeros as we flip the field. Charlotte looking to get the victory here. Handing it off. No, it's another fake. Looking for a man to throw to on the run and gonna find a man. Did he keep his feet in bounds? Yes, he did. That's going to be a bucket. Great job there from Charlotte. It looks like the bot tight end getting into the mix. So 2 bot players coming up with big plays here for Charlotte. I don't know if he got his feet in bounds looking at that one. Dallas is going to challenge it, and I think they might have a chance of winning it. They're going to say that is incomplete, and that is a great challenge. I will clap that one. I will clap that one up. A great job. And now it's going to be 3rd and 10 coming up here for Charlotte. So far, the defenses have been coming up to play. Can Falco in the game keep the drive alive? Looking for a man. This Falco launching this left side deep and caught. It's gonna be Kai Coco for the easy bucket. That is gonna be a dot. Too easy. Let's see that launch right here. That's just beautiful. Right out of the hands of the cornerback too. But it's going to be 1st and goal here for Charlotte. They have Mr. Doc Boone. They're going to try to pass it, though. Here comes Vic. He goes up to jump for it. He's going a little bit backwards, though. He'll take the catch, though. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Second and goal here. Almost got a man off sides. They're going to pass it again, looking for Vic. It's going to be caught again, but it's dragging him away from the end zone there. His 3rd catch, only 2 yards so far. I see where Charlotte is trying to get Dallas messed up. They don't think they have anyone to guard Vic. But it's going to be 3rd and goal. Will they try to pass again? I mean, they have Doc Boone. I trust them here in this position. They're going to go ahead and move a man in motion. And they are going to hand it off, and it is going to be a Charlotte touchdown. And the Royals will take the lead in the 2nd quarter on the first play, getting into the end zone. Great job. Charlotte looking to make it 7-0. And he's actually going to doink it off the left uprights. That actually sounded crazy. Definitely a oof moment. Definitely a oof moment, but not to be. It's going to be a kickoff coming here soon. Charlotte missed the kick there by Jack Molino. I didn't say the offense here, but I can say it now since we have a little time. Quarterback will be Hank Falco in his 3rd year, trying to get another quarterback of the year and potentially his first championship. You never know. Halfbacks will be Doc Boone and Spider Webb. Spider Webb was drafted last season. Doc Boone was acquired this season, or this offseason, via trade. Let's see who else we got here. I got a whole lot of things buzzing in my ear, but I got tight end Vic Dotson, tight end of the year last season. He's trying to repeat. Wide receivers will be Aaron Witten, Trevor Golinar, and Kai Coco. Shout out to Kai Coco. And then kicker / punter will be Jack Molyneux. That's the Charlotte Royals offense. As we see a flag on the play, that's going to be taken back a little bit. Thanks to Jerry Riggs this time. There's going to be a flag on the play. That'll take him back to the 15. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. And it's going to be interesting to see this Dallas team. We're going to be keeping an eye on them. I'm seeing a lot of similarities to the Philadelphia Eagles when they were making a lot of trades and free agent splashes, but it just didn't percolate on the field. It was a while ago, as they see the catch there by Fowler in traffic. Church with 69 yards. Nice. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Church handed off to his man, past the 30, is off, spinning off and just gets pushed backwards, but another big gain there by Ulf Jacobson. And that's definitely one of their strengths here for this Dallas team. If he can erupt, Ulf could lead you to some really, really big plays. And great job using his blocker there to give him another potential 10. See another drop back here from Church, looking for a lane, and he's just going to take off the run, throws on the run, and got his man off, sheds off one man and past the 50, gets to the 45, and that is a very improvisational play there from Church, and it worked out. Give it to 34 for the first. Great job. And right at the cut too. If that pass was a little inaccurate, number 54 would have been right there, but it was perfectly placed. You love to see it. Dallas trying to get in this ball game here. Going to be passing it again. Looking for a man middle field and caught. Turning up the field is Riggs past the 30 and inside the 25. And they're definitely in field goal range here. But what can they do with it is the question. A lot of passes here in this ball game here for Dallas. They're going to be passing it again, looking for a man on the run, throws the run and just throws this one away. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Hand off again in a big hole for and takes it inside the 5, make it the 4. He got blasted at the end of that play by Drescott, but hey, the results are the results. 1st and 10 Dallas, and they're picking it up. An interesting game between these two teams for sure. We got back him in the backfield, going to hand off, cuts up and gets into the end zone. That's what I like to see. Dallas is fighting today. You love to see it. An extra point can take the lead here. Kick is going to be up. And it is going to be good. A 7-play, 85-yard drive. Works out here for Dallas. And we got ourselves a ball game here in week number 4, folks. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. We got the GSB. I was just watching the game from yesterday. My boy my boy Pharaoh Pharaoh Dotson, one of the GOATs. I'm trying to tell you, you better get to that league for sure. Very fun on the basketball side of things. You got the ECFL, our collegiate affiliates. When they leave college, they get drafted by us. They're our NCAA to our NFL. You know what we do. We also got goals, Great One Hockey League, Sim doing their thug thizzle on the ice. Make sure you show them some love as well if you want to be the next Wayne Gretzky or be better than Wayne Gretzky ever was. That's where you want to do it. As we see Charlotte come back to the field here. Nice return there to get closer to 25. My bottle while I was talking. But first and 10 coming up here for Charlotte. You gotta make sure you're hydrated when playing the game of football. Stamina is a factor. Gotta make sure you upgrade that. They're gonna be handed off to Doc Boone, pushing forward past the 30 to the 31. Got the touchdown earlier. It's gonna be 2nd and 4 though. Who's gonna get the job done here? Second and 4. And they're going to fake the handoff. Look for a man left side. It's going to be caught by Vic again. Big play. Vic Dotson pointed out for your boys. That's 1st and 10 coming. Nice elevation there too. That's something that Dallas may have an issue with. Figuring out how to slow down Vic Dotson. He's got open a few occasions in this game. But Charlotte's going to have to back it up 5 yards thanks to the penalty. Pistol formation here. And they're going to hand it off. Looking for a crease of Doc Boone. He gets a few of those yards back to the 45-yard line. There's going to be 2nd and 12 coming. Five minutes left in the second. A low scoring affair so far. I think it favors either offense, to be honest. There's going to be a fake of the handoff here. Look for a man launching this right side and going backwards. That's not a very good play there. Would hope to see your quarterback look down the field a little bit more. Look like you just seen him slightly open and just threw it to him. But it's going to be 3rd and 15 here. Loss of 3. Good short drop back. Sheds off one man, but still gets sacked. There's a half a sack for him. I don't know if that was Krim that actually helped him out, but that's a loss of nothing. But they're still going to call it a sack here, folks. It's going to be 4th and 15. The defense is roaring. Sending this one away here. Inside the 5, and a beautiful bounce, and it rolls to the 1-yard line. Another beauty, but this time it's for the other side. It's going to be 1st and 10. And now Charlotte has the ability to take the lead via the safety if they can get it. Did I just say a little too much? Who knows? You got to see on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. You know what I'm saying? In the pistol here, and they are going to hand it off, see if they can get some room, and not going to get off the tackle from Chris Sheen. Great job bringing them down. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Hand this off again, looking for a crease, pushing through Shane Knox to give him some more breathing room, but it's going to be 3rd and 2 now. Final 3 minutes left in the second. Dallas started with the football, so Charlotte will get the football back at halftime, after halftime. So Charlotte has a chance to to double dip, if you will. They're going to send the blitz. It doesn't get home and almost throws it straight to Montaigne. And that had interception written all over it. But Montaigne's like, nah, we're just going to take the deflection here, get the ball back. You know, make sure you get the sure play. Great coverage there on Riggs. Sending this one away. A solid boomer past the 40, looking for a crease, takes it close to midfield as Vic Dotson. So once again, great field position here for Charlotte. See if they can take advantage of it. The offense sputtering in spots. They've shown life. They've shown the ability to move the ball, but they got to put it together. Same thing can be said for Dallas too. They both scored a touchdown at this point in the game. Still plenty of game left to make an impact. Another jumbo set here for Charlotte. And it looks like they are going to fake it. Looking for a man. Right side is going to be caught by Vic. Who else? There's going to be a bucket to the right side, and they're inside the 35. Heels wide open again. And this could be a very, very, very problematic situation here if they let Vic loose. We've seen him have a really, really big pass last week for a touchdown. It wasn't a losing effort, but if you let him open, he's going to do damage 9 times out of 10. You got to make sure that you take care of your defense. Looking for a man right side is going to be caught, and this time they do keep the feet in bounds. A gain of 3 on the play, and it does stop the clock, so it does work out in their favor. Vic in the slot, I see. Well, like they're going to try to send some bodies. It doesn't get home initially. Just throw this one away right over the head of Vic. There's going to be 3rd and 7 coming. But the defense is tuned up here for this Dallas team. I'll explain it to a few other people when they put in their stats. If you use it this early, you can't use it later. That's kind of how the process is. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be passing it, looking for a man, middle of the field, and caught. And he's not going to get the first. A great tackle there. Is going to be a timeout coming by Dallas. He tried to get that push to Spider Webb, but just a little short. They could go for it in theory. 2 yards is definitely achievable, but a field goal here could definitely help him out as well. Just take the quick lead, but hey, Caboose says get on the field. And they mess it up just that quick. They didn't even set up and they moved, so I'm not sure where that was, but maybe there was a little drunk. Their offensive alignment is named after various liquors. We got Jack Daniel, I seen Tanqueray, Jim Beam, etc. And now they have to take the field goal. Kick is going to be up here. Mono missed the field goal earlier, and this time he misses it again. They go scoreless on this drive. We was talking a little bit about how the kickers have been doing pretty good, but Mono looks like he still has a little bit of work that he needs to do. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here for Dallas. Going to be passing it again, looking right side. It's going to be caught by the homie and chased down. And he was hit in bounds, so it doesn't stop the clock. The clock will continue to roll. I thought he got his foot out, but not to be. Got a lot of players here. The rush is coming. Will they get to him? Yes, they will. That's a sack. Tank Falco making the stop. 3rd and 17 and a great rush there. Third and 17 here. Clock is ticking still. No timeouts called from Dallas. They're going to look to try to turn up, but they're going to hand off to the right side, trying to find the crease, and gets dragged down. And now Charlotte will call the timeout, see if they can get one last push. It's going to be 4th and 13 coming. Another look there by Falco, taking down Church. Took Church to church. Sending this one away. It's going to be returned by Vic, looking for a crease to trying to turn up, but cannot find the moves to get through. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. Charlotte's back on the field with 23 seconds, 2 timeouts. First and 10 coming. And another false start penalty. The penalty bug has been hitting Charlotte very badly so far in this game, including one on 4th down on the second to last play that they had on offense. But it's going to be 1st and 15 now. At this point, you might as well keep it on the ground. Don't try to beat yourself too much. Don't want to give them an opportunity to mess up, but they're going to hand off. Doc Boone's going to push forward and get all those yards back and then some, as they called their second to last timeout. That's definitely a big play there. Not quite in field goal range nor Hail Mary range, but I'm sure if they have the chance, they'll try it, because why not? Why not try to get the bucket? I've seen some Hail Marys happen during test sims, so it is what it is. They do have all the receivers out, and they are going to launch it, and overthrows Vic, crossing across the middle of the field. It's going to be 3rd and 1 coming. "13 seconds left. They have a real close formation here in shotgun. And it looks like they are going to send some people left side, and caught, turn it up and gets to the 40, calls their final timeout. And I think we should see some Hail Mary action here to close out the half. And they do have the receivers on the right side. Vic is over there. What can Falco and the gang do? They are going to send everyone deep. Why not launch it deep to the middle of the field? It's going to be almost caught off the ricochet. That could have been crazy. That could have been exactly what they was looking for, but not to be. We're going to head into quarter number 3. Let's get into it, folks. We got ourselves a close game here, 7-6. Dallas is on top, but Charlotte's got the football back. Going to take this one up and going to take it closer to 30, actually, make it to 29. And let's see what Charlotte can do. Only 6 points here in the first. I'm here in the third. I'm sorry, it's 1st and 10. Short drop back here. It sheds off one man, throws it on the run to Coco. He does get the job done. Holds on to it through contact. It's going to be a gain of 6. Let's see what Charlotte could do here. And they are going to hand it off. Look for a hole as Doc Boone pushes through close to midfield down to the 48-yard line, and they needed that burst. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the former Mafia. The former Mafia member, I should say. Great tackle there from 24. I believe that's Wheezy Porter. Going to hand it off to him again. Cuts up, and he's going to roll forward past. Not quite past it, right at midfield. It's going to be 7 carries for 40 yards here for the homie, Doc Boone. A little bit of an adjustment there. They're going to fake the handoff. looking, is going to be caught by the homie, moving forward and getting as much as he can. Only a gain of 1. It's going to be 3rd and 7 coming. They tried to roll out there, didn't work out like they wanted to. Great defense there from Dallas. Now it's Andre Krim there on the tackle. Gonna send the pass, looking for a man on the run, just throws this away. No one open again, and Charlotte's gonna have to punt this one. Punt team is here. No fix. Sending it to the left side, look for another pin. This time it's not going to work out in their favor. That rolls towards the tunnel. It's going to be 1st and 10 Dallas for the first time here in the second half. They have the 1-point lead, so technically they're doing what they're supposed to do, but now they have to take advantage of Charlotte not being able to move the football and see if they could get something going here on offense. And they are going to hand it off, and he's not going to get too many yards there. Make that just 1. It's going to be 2nd and 9 coming there. A great defense on off. Runs into his brother. He's like, man, you thought you had me. Oh, that was your teammate that did that, not you. But nah, we want to see what happens here. The total yards pretty much dead even between the two teams, as is the score for the most part. And the pistol here looking for a man. Is Church gonna launch this left side? He's open enough, and he's gonna hang on to it for the first down. Great job there. And they left him wide open. Might as well take advantage of Masulu Rusu there with the play. Oh, actually, no, that was Ernesto Romero. Sorry about that. We'll be passing it here, looking for a man. Right side. It's going to be caught in traffic by the sideline. And they're getting Romero very involved here in this offense. A lot more than we've seen so far this season. Maybe that's another adjustment. Get some more receivers out there. Check what's available. And see if we can get something going here. But the ball is moving here for Dallas. They're going to pass it again, looking for a man. The big rush. It doesn't quite get home, but it's going to be a flag and a sack. And I think it's a hold. Yes, it is. I'm sure they're just going to make it 2nd and 15. Yes, they are. They're going to get away from the sack and just take the penalty. Both teams running through a lot of penalties here. And the pistol again, short drop back, looking left side and caught there by Riggs to the 40. And it's going to make that 3rd down manageable here. Make it 3rd and 5. Third and 5 coming up here. Looking for a man, launched to the middle field and caught by open, stopped right at the gate. A great open field tackle, stopping Ulf, making sure he doesn't go forward. It's going to be 4th and 1 here. Do you keep your offense on, see if you can tackle on some points, or do you trust your defense to get the job done again? They're going to say, let's try on the defensive side of things. And it is going to be a punt, no fakes here. It is going to be inside the 10. Will it bounce? Yes, it will. And it's going to roll down to the 1-yard line again. The 3rd one this game, pinned inside the 5 between these two punters. They're doing very nice. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for Charlotte. And they got a jumbo set here. Perhaps they're going to try to look, but they got to go backwards just a little bit more thanks to another penalty. A lot of penalties here in this ball game. Haven't really expected that, but hey, that is part of the process. in the pistol here. And they are going to fake it, and he's going to get free, but it's another flag on the play, and I think it is on Charlotte again. Captain Morgan messing them up. 2nd and 5 coming up. Technically, I should have him still at the 1 yard line. Luckily enough for Charlotte, it wasn't inside the end zone. That would have been a safety. They're going to send Vic in motion. And they are going to hand it off. Sheds off one man to get the first down is Spiderweb, his 2nd carry for 14 yards total. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here for Charlotte. $11 passes, 11 rushes, 19 passes so far here for Charlotte. Gonna hand this one off again and runs through a man to get some yards there, make that 3 for number 33. Gonna drop back, look for a man, and gonna be almost throwing a pick. Is Falco. Great defense there from Dallas again. It's gonna be 3rd and 7 coming. Gotta give credit to this Dallas defense. They've been playing very, very well. But can their offense keep them at bay when they get the ball back? That's the question. Looking for a man. Right side and wide open. Vic again stands up and gets hit. Just enough for the first down. That's going to keep the sticks rolling. Too easy there for Magic Vic. And once again, wide open. Luckily enough for Dallas, he wasn't able to catch that and turn upfield. But regardless of that, the drive shall continue. Another handoff. Yes, it is going to be towards the bot player, I believe. Quinn going to get a couple of yards there, trying to give his teammates some breathing room. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Handoff, and there goes Doc running through a man close to the first. I think he's just an inch shy, but they actually are going to give it to him. It's going to be 1st and 10 Charlotte as they inch closer to midfield. He tried to run through number 28 there, not to be. 3 minutes left in the 3rd. Low scoring affair. And they're going to try to hand off again to the outside. Runs through a man. Tries to keep his feet rolling, but a great tackle there. It's going to be 2nd and 4 coming up. Jackson Storm making the stop. The game is about field position. Give your defense more chances to get off of the field and hold them off from points. So far, the homies in Charlotte have been working as he pushes forward for what I believe is going to be another first down. Yes, it is. 60 yards. Make that 61 there for Doc Boone. A solid game from him. We've seen in the last game, Jon Snow lit him up on defense in the run game, so maybe Charlotte's trying to recreate that. As looks like Dallas is stacking the box up. They're going to go with the fake, and they're not going to pitch it off. Might have been the right play not to. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Third quarter winding down, a minute and a half. Vic Dotson at the bottom of your screen. Well, they look his way. They're going to launch it left side, a wide open Vic, and overthrows him. That is the bucket that Charlotte was looking for. Dallas was caught slipping. And just a little bit out of the reach of Vic Dotson. It's going to be 3rd and 8 coming. And you can see that Falco rushed that play. He actually had him wide open for a good minute. but elected to throw it to him early. But can they convert? Looking for the man. Takes off to run. Is he going to throw it? No, he will not. He's going to get sacked. Rocky Ivan. And Dallas, they dodged the bullet for sure. That's why you got to upgrade your speed, my friends, especially at quarterback. It's not all about passing. You got to make sure you run it when you got to. We've seen great quarterbacks like Montaigne do the same thing, as this one is going to go out of bounds inside the 20 down to 16. And Dallas has the 1-point lead still. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff and going to run into his brother who's chasing him down. It's going to be a gain of 1, but you know Jacobson is attracted to other Jacobson, so it is what it is. A 2nd and 9 coming. Carter hand off again. Yes, they will. Finding a little bit of Crechets off one man and push back from a couple of Royal players. Is going to be 3rd and 5 coming up as we close out quarter number 3. Put your 4s in the chat. And we'll see if this Dallas team can hold on to the slim lead. They're going to hand it off again. Goes outside. And going to run into a man. It's a flag on the play. It's going to be 4th and 2 coming. They're going to have to take that 4th down. And they'll get that ball back for sure. Definitely not the time to go for it in your own territory there. Let's see what happens here on the punt as Charlotte tries to take the lead late. Should see a nice boomer here from Washington. This one is away. Then this one to the left side to around the 22 is going to be returned by Vic. Great block. Tries to juke up and gets out of bounds around the 40, making it a 39. So a great return there from Vic. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. And we'll see if this Charlotte offense could get something going. They've had great spurts, but as you've seen in the last drive, too many mess ups kept Dallas in this ball game as they're going to look for a man to throw it to. Going to throw it to the homie Doc Boone with great blocks up front, cutting up and juking, and he's going to get tackled before he could get to midfield. But that was actually a passing play, actually. It's going to be 2nd and 2 coming. Solid blocking there, though, as it gets him close to midfield. Charlotte 1 and 2 on the season. Are going to fake the handoff here, looking for a man left side. It is going to be overthrown. Tried to get it to the homie, who's that number 47, that Spider Webb, but not to be. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. Got the full Panther, I believe. And they're going to send homie in motion. They are going to hand it off, pushing forward. They're going to shut off a man and gets the 1st down. Strong man running. That's what Doc Boone could bring for your offense. That's 1st and 10 Charlotte. He shut off that man like it was nothing. In traffic, too. There was a lot of bodies around him. He was like, nope, I'm not going to let you bring me down, sir. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up, though. Going to send Spiderweb in motion. Going to look for a man to throw it to. Under a little pressure. And a lot of pressure is going to be Andre Graham. Getting the sack. 5 on the game. Great defense here from Dallas. And it's going to make it 2nd and 21. They held up as long as they could, that offensive line, but got to give credit where credit is due. The defensive line here for Dallas came to play. But can they get them off the field is the question. Taking off to run. Trying to get away, but it's going to be a Rocky Ivan sack. Lord Jesus, his pass rush is ridiculous. They're 6 sack on the game. And if Dallas is going to win this game, it's going to be on the legs of their defense, as they got to go backwards again. And now it's a full country mile and some change that Charlotte has to go through if they want to get the victory. You see right there on the replay, it looked like Falco got tied up trying to get away from the rush. What can this Charlotte team do on 3rd and 33? Sending them up, looking short, and gonna be caught short. And the Dallas defense comes through. Got to expect a punt here. The defense came to play on that one. And now Charlotte's in a little bit of a predicament here. Now, they don't have the lead. They have to give it back to Dallas, who does have the lead. And if they can score a touchdown, they may put this out of reach. You never know. Sending this one away to around the 17. Looking to take this one past the 30, and he does. Got to expect a little bit of off coming into this offense for this drive for Dallas. So that'll be a definitely be a good move here. But can Church get the job done, get his first win of the season? A lot of calamity in regards to his work ethic within the league. They're going to try to change that here, as that pass is no good. Going to be 2nd and 10 coming. And I know the Charlotte defense is going to be roaring to try to get at him, as the clock stops on the incomplete pass. Not a lot of yards here on both sides. Both of them barely over 200. They're going to hand it off this time, though. Got a little bit of crease, runs it to his brother, drags another man, and it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Great job by Jackson to once again bring his brother down. But can Charlotte get off the field? Seven to 6 is your score. Passing the short and tried to get it to Rooks. He was wide open, but that hit the dirt. And these are some of the issues we've been talking about from Church. We need to see more accuracy, more conviction in the throws. It looked like he didn't even step into that one. That was no good. It's going to be 4th and 3 coming, though. Sending this one away. Going to bounce inside the 10, and another great punt. Another great pin coming up here, and there's going to be a long field here for Charlotte. Let's see if this offense can actually do what they're supposed to do. Will Dallas's defense stand tall once again? They've been getting after Falco. He hasn't turned the ball over, but all those sacks, they're starting to pile up. What can Charlotte do? Looking for a pass. On the run. It's going to be caught by Vic. Trying to turn up. Gets close to the 15. Another catch there from Vic Dotson. Is going to be 2nd and 5. Still plenty of time for Charlotte to get back in this game. Then they're going to fake the handoff here, right side, and going to be caught in traffic. There goes Golinar with the play. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up for Charlotte. Raven Kenobi was right there, couldn't bring him down. It's going to be at the 31-yard line here for Charlotte. Dallas with 4 men, trying to get up the homie, launch the middle field, and overthrows the crossing man. It's Falco. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming. Deep drop back here, looking middle field, and overthrows Vic and almost throws the pick. Rhyming like I do it all the time. It's 3rd and 10 now. Now the question is, if they don't get it, do they go for it? Me personally, I wouldn't, because it's still a little too close. That would give Dallas pretty much an easy chance to get points. That would be my opinion, but we'll see if they could get it. Looking for the screen. Not going to get the first that way. Great defense once again here for Dallas. And it's going to be 4th and 8 coming up. Sending this one away. They did make the right decision, in my opinion. Sending this one to around the 15, looking to get a return. Gets it past the 20, and that's really about it. Down to the 23. Dallas, 5 minutes left to burn to see if they could come away with the victory. Can they get the job done is the question. And they are going to pass it here. Short and going to be caught. So the clock will continue to run. Going to be 2nd and 4 coming. Definitely one of Church's better passing games that we've seen from him. And they're going to fake the handoff, and Church is by himself for the first. Going to take this one past the 35. Holds on to the ball, and the clock keeps on ticking. 1st and 10 Dallas. Great job. Four minutes left in the 4th. Going to pass it here. Looking for a lane. Going to take off the run. Avoids the stack and runs again and slides before he can run into Arn. Now he's doing it with his legs now. A little bit of smart plays here from Mr. Church. I like what I'm seeing. And this is definitely his role as he continues to progress within the USFA. Try to make him a game manager. Work on the easy buckets. Run away if you have the chance. As we see a handoff here, and he's going to pick up the first, and a little bit more is inside Charlotte territory. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Dallas hasn't got a win all season. They definitely have a shot here, especially if 34 is going to get the job done. And they're going to pass it again. Looking right side, is going to be caught again. The clock continues to roll inside the 40, and it looks like Charlotte's going to call the timeouts here, see if they could get off the field. 2nd and 5 coming. Charlotte still has the 2-minute warning in their favor if they could get the stops. But you got to expect the run game to start coming along for Dallas. In the shotgun here. DJ Church trying to get this first victory of the season. And they do keep it on the ground. A big hole. They left them open. It's going to be inside the 30. And that is going to help him out a lot. It's going to be 1st and 10 Dallas. What a game defensively and offensively here for the homies in Dallas. It wasn't pretty. It was not a pretty game for them at all. But at this point, they are in range to get their first victory of the season. 1st and 10 coming. Looking to take off the run, middle of the field, and then completes. That'll stop the clock. 2nd and 10 coming up. Not a particular big fan of that play. But it's going to be 2nd and 10 coming. Once again in the shotgun. And they're going to hand it off again, trying to find outside. Cuts in and look at the juke move there. Butt open. He's going to pretty much seal the deal. What? Oh my God. He brought out the bag with that play. That was nice. You got to give credit where credit is due. That was nice. And will we see the upset here? We've seen a lot of upsets this season. We've seen a lot of upsets this season, but I don't think any of them is bigger than this one in particular. As it's 1st and 10, another handoff. Wolf is trying to seal the deal up the middle, pushing forward and down to the 4, making the 5-yard line. Over 100 yards rushing there for number 34. The continues to roll. Charlotte has no timeouts left. And it might just be imperative for Dallas to just pick up the first, stop at the 1, let the clock rumble, and they could pretty much walk away from this unscathed. And a very, very unfortunate showing here from Charlotte offensively. I expected a little bit more firepower. They've had multiple opportunities to make plays down the field, but it has not worked out in their favor. Rushing forward, and he does get the first down. He does not get the touchdown, and that is going to pretty much be ball game. There's not much that Charlotte can do in this situation, and Dallas is pretty much on point to just run this clock out. What a game here from Dallas to get their first victory of the season. A lot of controversy with this team. A lot of downs going up into this week. I've been caring for them all throughout this season. I've been in the locker room. But a very gritty victory here today, and this one, at the final score, will crazily enough be 13 points total. It's going to be 7-6 in favor of Dallas. What a game defensively, though, by Dallas. Charlotte, they still have some work to do offensively, and it's weird to say. They have the best quarterback from last season, the best tight end from last season. The wide receiver core is great. The halfback core is solid. But they have yet to find their mettle here in this ball game. Give it up to Dallas, getting their first victory of the season. And we will not have any teams going 0-14 this season. So great job there overall. We'll go over to these stats. You see there, top 7-6 is your score. Let's go ahead and check them out real quick. 275 to 224. Not a lot of passing from either side, but the rushing game between both of them was really nice this game. Both of them had 13 first downs total. And we'll check out the player stats in a little bit. Pretty even in possession time. And one big play from Charlotte, I'm sure they wish they had back, was that easy touchdown to Vic. Just overthrew him by a few yards. You got to make sure you have those buckets down. But going into the player stats here, DJ Church, not the prettiest of games. He did throw another interception on the season, but can't be mad at the 60% completion percentage. That was definitely his best so far up to this point this season. Great job. Hank Falco, once again, very accurate outside of maybe a few plays. Not liking the rating. No touchdowns, no interceptions. So no passing touchdowns from either team in this one. Going into the rushing side of things, obviously Ulf would be your player of the game in my opinion. 18 carries, 110 yards, 6 yards a carry. A great job from him. Doc Boone averaging almost 6 on his side, 13 for 76. Great job. The quarterback's getting into the mix. Looks like the only turnover was the interception from earlier. But looking into the receiving side of things, Ulf led the way in catches 2, 5 for 45. Jerry Riggs 3 for 42. Isaiah Fowler 3 for 24. Quentin Robin 3 for 14. Ernesto Romero 2 for 20. Dusty Rooks 1 for 20. And on the other side, Vic Dotson led the way, and he was pretty much their main target throughout the game. But I did say earlier that they didn't want to leave him open, but there was a few times where they did, and Dallas, they took advantage of it. The rest of them, not too pretty here, outside of maybe Coco, 2 for 57. Looks like Aaron Wooden, 2 for 22. Trevor Goldenar, 2 for 23. Pretty crazy game here for Charlotte. We'll see if they can bounce back for sure. But going into the defense here, looks like the leading tackler for Charlotte will be Pratt Drescott and Kenny Bombard, along with Barn Jackson, all three with 7, so triple sevens. Ricardo Lopez ends the day with 5, along with Montaigne. Guillermo de la Cruz with 4, Chris Sheen with 4, Tank Falco with 3, Shane Knox with 3, Lee Flowers with 2, TJ Camden is there with 1. Tackles for loss, there was only 1. Shane Knox doing his thing. On defense was sacks. Tank Falco with 1.5 sacks. Great job from him. Shane Knox cleaned up the rest, and it looks like the bot player had the interception. Pass deflections, looks like Montaigne's the only user here. No fumbles or anything like that. Looking at Dallas here, let's talk about it. The leading tackler will be Jay Mangum. Great job from him. Wheezy Porter with 6. Jackson Storm with 5, along with Ivan. Ibarra with 4. Calvin Thomas with 4, Raven Kenobi with 4, John Fowler with 4, Kobe Froby with 3, Andre Krim with 2, Dude Lebowski with 1. Looks like that's all the users there on defense. Tackles for loss, once again, a short list here. Rocky Ivan did it with 1. Sack wise, just ridiculous here. Rocky Ivan led the way with 2. Krim had 1. Perrin Ibarra had 1. That's all the users there. No interceptions, pass deflections, though. We have Mangum and Storm. Great job from them. No fumbles or anything like that. And that's all the defensive stats there. Kicking wise, let's talk about it. And actually, I didn't say this earlier, but Molyneux missed out on 4 points. I mean, that kind of sealed the deal for them, unfortunately, because they would have at least had the lead going into the 4th if they knocked them through, or a tie ball game if you just made the extra point. So got to make sure that you take care of your kicker, make sure that he's updating all the good stuff. But outside of that, no field goals made. Looks like Washington was perfect on the day in regards to what he was able to do. Kickoffs, we only had 3. It was a pretty quick game. I'm not even going to lie to you. But punting wise, looks like the longest punt is 57 from Molyneux. So he did a great job punting. Both punters over 300. So that's a lot of good defense there. That's when you know that's good D. Looks like 5 punts inside the 20. So that was definitely pretty crazy there for sure. Kick return wise, 2 for 49 for Quentin Robin, 1 for 24. And on the punt return side, it looks like Vic Dotson led the way with 42 off 4, and Quentin Robin right behind him with 30. And that is going to be it for game number 1, folks. Crazy setup here in the USFA. You never know what happens until it happens, but we still got to keep the games rolling. We got another game coming tomorrow. Make sure you sign up for that one, and we also have a game right after that too, so it's going to be a fun ride here. I'm going to go ahead and hit that, Brandon, and I'll see you in the next game. I'll see you on Friday. I don't even know what that was. I'm charging mode. My computer been charged for too long. That's what I'm supposed to do.